Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, thanks CII for this platform, and it's my privilege to be addressing you all. Today I'm here to talk something very interesting to you, and I'm sure the topic will be very interesting because it's going to improve the profitability of all the vehicle business owners who are into the logistics domain. Primarily, making somebody happy is the ultimate satisfaction everybody gets. So we applied the same fundamental when we started looking at the logistics domain. We just wanted our customers, our associates, partners who are working with us to be very happy with the services we offer. So that resulted in looking at what are the areas which makes my business owners who are into logistics domain happy. The only few ways which I could look a business owner is happy is, number one is increase my revenue. Probably the number two is increase my profitability and reduce my expenses, increase the productivity of the workforce, and probably give a day-to-day complete control and command of the business. For example, if I am having a 20,000 trucks located at 900 offices all over India, you just don't have a control of how many trucks operated today, what is my total collections, what is my total expenses, or how many offices were closed or open. So probably like if you have an integrated system to look at this, then you have a complete control of your operations. And last important thing is not be a vendor, just look at the business opportunity and help the customers on identifying areas where he can enhance his business, and also advise him on the weaknesses in few areas where he is not doing well. So these could be achieved through a proper reporting status. So we put all this together, whatever factors we thought which can improve the profitability of the vehicle owners, into value-added services. So our agenda was to be more of a value-added service partners to the entire logistics domain. So that has been our priority when we looked at Frisol. Since we have been working on the logistics domain for more than 10 years, so we understand the pain points, and we also know how it's to be operated. We also know where all the technology could come, what is bothering in India. There are a lot of forces like which is beyond the business owners to take up technology. Because whatever we implement in the US or Europe, we definitely cannot do it in India, probably because of few technological advancements and few government implications. So with the available limited options, we discussed the pain points within the logistics domain. We did a thorough analysis over the last 3 years. We worked with small fleet operators from 2 vehicles to 10 vehicles. We worked with top-end operators who were operating close to around 20,000 vehicles. We discussed with people who had 1 to 5 offices. We discussed with people who were operating from 300 to 1,000 offices across India. And then we worked out the solutions based on the pain points to look at more of an effective and efficient value-added service for them. Because business today is evolving, and no more it's a customer and vendor relationship. Actually, the vendors have to evolve themselves and mature themselves, and they have to grow up on the value chain to meet the current global economy and to meet the current challenges faced by the customers. So ideally, we look at not a vendor relationship, we would look to be a strategic, value-added business partners to all our logistics customers. So in an effort in that, we identified a few pain points and we wanted to address that. I think when we looked at the pain points, so some of them probably were covered here, like the fuel leakages or the revenue loss through the agents. There are so many delays happening for a route from probably Kashmir to Kanyakumari. The booking delays, like you kind of have all the reports through email, so the delays on that. You don't have a hardware, a full-fledged server application for a enterprise solution, and probably an investment on computer which is totally not called for because your core business is logistics, and probably an investment on computer is not on. Then you have to have a software, then you go for a license, and then of course you do have a trained resource to work on this. Now all this, if you look at it, it's not part of the core business of logistics. It is part of IT enhancement which somebody else needs to offer. So that is where we looked at being an IT shop or being a partner for the logistics companies. So ideally we take care of all those business, and then the business owners on the logistics, they take care of their core business. So we give them more time to concentrate on their business, which immediately takes you to improving the profitability of the business. Apart from the normal pain points on the software, the other pain points were the usage of paper. I think we work with a company which we are using close to around 1 to 2 lakhs of papers all across this 10,000 offices across India. So the paperwork was huge. Now where do they store these papers? So that itself was a big question mark for them. So like this, there were many touch points, pain points which we addressed, and we consolidated together, and a very strategic body worked on this. We evolved a solution, and that's what is Frisol. So Frisol is nothing but a freight solutions, and it looks at end-to-end logistics solution, and this is built on an open source technology platform. Basically it's a PHP front end with a MySQL back end. Basically why we built around this is you don't have a licensing difficulty on that when we are implementing in your locations. This software, which is built on open source, it is offered on a SaaS model, so that you don't have to pay as a one time, you just pay it on the license on month. And basically if you're happy you continue, if you're not happy you could always get back. And of course the important vital point what we brought is we have to evolve this into the latest technology. So the entire application is being hosted on cloud. Now when I tell it's hosted on cloud, it cuts down a lot of costings from the business owners. When you host it on cloud, you don't have the infrastructure cost. We take care of the cost because we host your application on a private cloud of our own. So you don't have a cost on the infrastructure, you don't have to get a computer, you don't have to get trained manpower, because we do operate a 24/7 technical support. We do give a Frisol training to the company, a force, whatever has been allocated by the team, and they are defined as a Frisol trained team. So they will be operating the software along with our support team, which will be operating 24/7. Now this kind of support offered for the entire logistics domain. So this modules which we talk about here is fleet management, which takes care of the entire cargo. Now I'm talking about this product which has been applied, which is successfully implemented in clients who run it from 2 trucks to around 10,000 trucks in India, which spread across one location to close to around 400 locations. Now this is successfully implemented, and I would touch the testimonial side, the feedbacks from them, which goes well with the topic, how the business owners have improved their profits using the product Frisol. So in the modules we have fleet management, inventory management, the human resource management, the customer relationship management. All these modules are pick and choose. Like you choose your module you want. Like you have an HRMS package, you don't have to take it from us. So you have an established software with you, just see what is not there in that, you can take it from us. So it's a very customizable pick and choose option. What we try to do here is, in simple sense, we have tried to accommodate a Benz car for an affordable price of a Tata Nano. It's very simple. Now, just to give a breakup, like what free, like it's common, like you